Hello and welcome. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind and beautiful young girl named Cinderella. She lived with her wicked stepmother and two stepsisters, who were jealous of her beauty and kindness. They treated her terribly, forcing her to do all the household chores and making her wear rags while they dressed in fine clothes. Despite her hardships, Cinderella remained gentle and hopeful. She found solace in the small animals that lived around the house, especially the mice and birds, who became her friends and helpers. One day, an announcement was made throughout the kingdom. The king was hosting a grand ball in honor of the prince, and all eligible maidens were invited. The stepmother and stepsisters were ecstatic and immediately began preparing for the ball, ordering Cinderella to help them with their gowns and hair. Cinderella longed to go to the ball, but her stepmother mocked her and forbade her from attending. Heartbroken, Cinderella watched as her stepmother and stepsisters left for the palace, leaving her behind. As Cinderella wept, a bright light appeared, and her fairy godmother materialized before her. "Why are you crying, my dear?" she asked. Cinderella explained her plight, and the fairy godmother decided to help. With a wave of her magic wand, she transformed a pumpkin into a magnificent golden carriage, mice into horses, and a rat into a coachman. She then turned Cinderella's tattered rags into a stunning ball gown and gave her a pair of delicate glass slippers. "Now, go to the ball and enjoy yourself," said the fairy godmother. "But remember, the magic will only last until midnight. You must return home before the clock strikes 12. Overjoyed, Cinderella thanked her fairy godmother and set off for the palace. When she arrived, everyone was captivated by her beauty, including the prince. He asked her to dance, and they spent the entire evening together, enchanted by each other's company. As the night went on, Cinderella lost track of time. Suddenly, she heard the clock begin to strike midnight. Panicked, she fled the palace, leaving behind one of her glass slippers on the grand staircase. The prince chased after her but could not catch her. He picked up the slipper, determined to find the mysterious girl who had captured his heart. The next day, the prince declared that he would marry the girl whose foot fit the glass slipper. He and his courtiers traveled throughout the kingdom, trying the slipper on every maiden. When they arrived at Cinderella's house, the stepsisters eagerly tried to force their feet into the slipper, but it was no use. Cinderella's stepmother tried to keep her hidden, but the prince's men insisted that every maiden in the house try the slipper. When Cinderella appeared, the slipper fit her perfectly. She then produced the matching slipper from her pocket, revealing herself as the prince's true love. The prince was overjoyed and took Cinderella to the palace, where they were married in a grand celebration. Cinderella forgave her stepmother and stepsisters for their cruelty, and they learned to be kinder. Cinderella and the prince lived happily ever after, ruling the kingdom with grace and compassion. And so, the tale of Cinderella teaches us about the power of kindness, perseverance, and the belief that dreams can come true. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.